was sexual immorality, there was a religious search, there was pregnancy out of wedlock and an abortion. Life, of course, like Saul on the road to Damascus, was radically changed when she became introduced to Jesus Christ and his church. And after that, she became an apostle, an icon of everything wrong with what she did before, and with everything right about the dignity of the human person and the sanctity of human life. One of the required canonical procedures for causes of canonization is this: consultation with the bishops on the advisability of initiating a cause of canonization.
All those in favor of supporting moving forward, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I believe it can.
Thank you. Good to hear. All right.
Now that doesn't technically move her canonization any further along, but it represents the fact that this is not just the initiative of the Bishop of New York, but in a way that he is acting on behalf of a consensus of the American bishops representing the American Church.
I had an inkling that this was going to happen. So it wasn't terribly surprising. But it is really quite astounding in itself that bishops who are divided on so many issues in a church that's so polarized can find something in Dorothy Day.
I certainly have mixed feelings about how the church utilizes people in some situations, but I'm joyful. I'm very joyful, and I think that she is, truly a saint for our times. And I'd love to hear stories about how the Cardinal's face lights up, and she touches so many of us that way. Her story is just such an incredible, beautiful story, and I think it's very important to share it.
This paper would promote the social teachings of the Church. Secondly, there should be houses of hospitality that would provide, for the immediate needs of people.
I think it's very important that the Church realize what a prophetic and holy person she was, so that it shares this knowledge with future generations, and that it even takes to heart in our times what she was trying to tell us. And I say prophetic because I think she really went to the heart of the Scriptures and then tried to interpret those in our time.
I don't think it's fair to say that there are people within the Catholic worker who are opposed to her canonization. I think there are those who are indifferent and feel that it's not important, at least not important for the ongoing work of the Catholic worker. And they would be content to allow the Church to go forward and do whatever it feels is called for.
A person isn't canonized in order to heap honors upon that person. It's not, wasn't she fine? The idea is to present an authentic example of Christian discipleship for this place and this time. And we sure need that in our church today.